Good afternoon, class. Today we have an exciting road to explore together. We'll be diving into the fascinating world of English around the world and discussing English as a global language. Are you ready? Let's get started.
To begin, let's talk about our personal experience with English. How do you use English in your daily life? It is important to you? Let's have a short class discussion to hear your thoughts and opinion. Let's say from 5 to 10 minutes.
So, it's clear that English plays a significant role in our lives. Now let's move on to the main topic, English around the world.
English is not a uniform language. It varies from country to region. We call this variation Englishes. Can you give an example of an English-speaking country?
That's right. Now let's take a closer look at some specific English-speaking countries and regions. So we are gonna use our phone to scan the code to the map.
Pay attention to the different pronunciations and vocabulary you hear. Any unique features specific to each English-speaking country or region? As you can see, you can navigate through the map and take a closer look to specific cultures and specific accents.
Great job, everyone. Did you notice any interesting difference in the way English is spoken in different countries?
Feel free to share your observations. Let's say about 20 minutes for this task. Wonderful! Now that you have a better understanding of Englishes around the world, let's move on to our task for today.
In groups of 3 or 4 students, you will be researching and presenting information about Englishes in a specific country or regions. You will explore aspects such as pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, and cultural influences.
Both teachers are going to give you your handouts now. So, here are the instructions for your task. Take a few moments to read through and then carefully, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We're gonna give you from 5 to 10 minutes to take all your doubts.
Okay, now you have 30 minutes to work on your research. Remember to use reliable resources, such as books, online articles, or websites to gather information about English in your assigned country or region. We will give you 30 minutes, as we say before, okay?
Okay, so now time's up. Fantastic work, everyone. Now it's time to prepare your presentations. Each group will have 5 minutes to showcase the key features of English in their assigned country or region. Be creative, use visuals, and make it engaging for the rest of the class.
Remember, in your presentation, focus on pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, and cultural aspects of English in your assigned country or region.
Now, let's move on to the exciting part, the presentations. Each group will have the opportunity to share their findings and their insights with the rest of the class.
Excellent presentations, everyone. Your hard work and research truly paid off. It's fascinating to see the diverse Englishes around the world and how they reflect the cultures and societies they come from.
Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on the significance of English as a global language. How does it impact our lives? How do you envision English shaping your future?
So, as we see, English is becoming a global language, reflecting the reality of our world, where English is spreading and developing in all countries as a first language, second language, or a privileged foreign language. Therefore, people adapt English to make it their own and reflect their local interests and history. It's important to remember that this happens to any language in the world when it's introduced to a new environment, like Portuguese.
It is also important to understand this because sometimes we are afraid of learning and speaking English due to the false notion that we must speak like a native English speaker. However, as we can see in the video and the image, English encompasses various forms of expressions. It is not limited to one singular way of speaking. In this regard, we can consider two major forces driving language: the need for a standard language that enables national and international understanding, and the need for individual and cultural identity. David Crystal reinforces the idea that the concept of a native speaker is a myth, since everyone has been influenced by some sort of local variation.
So, what do you think about the concepts about English around the world and English as a global language?
Thank you for your thoughtful contributions. English is indeed a powerful tool that connects people from different parts of the world.
Well done, everyone. That wraps up our lesson to English around the world and English as a global language. I hope you enjoyed exploring this topic and gain deeper appreciation for the diversity of English. So, for your homework, we would like you to complete the activity from Unit 6, critically analyzing how the test addressed the different forms of English existing in the world based on what has been discussed in class and in the presentations. Please bring it at our next class.
Thank you for your activity participation today. I look forward to seeing you in your next class. Have a great day. We're also gonna share some extra material. We mentioned Dave Crystal. We're gonna post a link about diverse Englishes. So I hope you enjoy it and you research more if you have a deeper interest in the subject. See you.
See you.